Hello there everybody, welcome to part 2 of my Resident Evil HD Let's Play. Let's see, I need to pick up stuff from in here. The fuel canteen. See, if you want to stop the zombies from turning into the crimson head creatures, which is kind of annoying, you have to set them on fire. If you are very clever about it, you can set it up so that essentially so that that goes there, that goes there. You may notice I'm a little specific about where I put all my stuff. You'll understand why in a minute. Here's a small trick for you actually, just keep watching. But yeah, if you get two zombies to collapse on top of each other, which sounds ruder than it actually is, you can burn both of them at once, which will save you fuel, because obviously you only have a certain amount and you don't want to waste it. Unfortunately that doesn't seem to have worked out this time. But if you come here with just the fuel canteen in your inventory, you don't have to worry about the dogs. On the first time you enter this room, you can pick up all the stuff, all the items, everything necessary, and you don't have to worry about the dogs showing up, because they only jump over the fence on the second time that you have entered the room. The first time they'll run around out there and there'll be all sorts of annoying, but they won't actually jump over the fence, which is lucky. So you can grab all the stuff, empty the room, get some fuel canteen from an area you're probably not going to return to, and yeah, free stuff. Free is always good. Always said that. Anyway, we still need to get the lighter yet, so we'll go back and drop all this stuff up. See, I mean, I know I've only got like 3 herbs I picked up, but if you were playing on like easy mode, you would get like a lot of herbs and it would fill up your inventory. So having all that stuff is well, it's good. It's good, it's useful. Another interesting fact actually is your characters do actually move at different speeds depending on what weapons you're carrying, which I think I suspected but I wasn't sure about, because it's not something that's like obvious. You know, it is subtle, but you do, I've got you there, but you do definitely move faster. Pull down. Grab that. Let's see if I can get these guys to fall on top of each other. It would seem that will not be necessary. That's lucky. I don't know what the odds of getting a head-busting bullet shot are. I would imagine it's probably like 1%. They're pretty small regardless. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. We all know about that. For the record, I am playing the game on normal difficulty, if you're curious, because I felt like it. I mean, I could play the game on easy, but on easy the game is too easy. It's kind of weird. Like, normal is actually challenging, but easy can be kind of difficult. Anyway, let's do a couple of things. Get the map of the second floor, which... In the original, it's really, or should I say, you're kind of almost hard-pressed to not get the map. On the original one, I mean, it's harder to actually get the map, because it just seems more convenient to pick it up later in the game, which is odd. But in this one, I mean, for the record, I don't think I'm going to get under 3 hours on this. I might get under 5 if I'm lucky. But I seriously doubt, actually while I'm thinking about it, one thing I will do Just to save a bit of time. Did I? Oh, for God's sake, I left it in the bloody thing, didn't I? Doi. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't expect to get under 3 hours. I will try to get under 5. One of the things I found out actually when doing my sort of research is that one of the things about the timer is that it never actually stops. And I mean ever. It never stops counting down. Even if you access like the options pause menu here, the game doesn't stop counting your seconds. No, wrong one. Oh, bollocks. That was stupid. Oop. Again. Wrong way. Come on. Plenty of kerosene. Please refuel. Thank you. Bit of back and forth here. Unfortunately, a necessary evil to get rid of these annoying zombies. So, yeah. I completely lost my train of thought again. I wasn't saying anything important. But, yeah, the timer doesn't stop running. I mean, like, at all. Which, again, is something I kind of suspected just from playing games and stuff in previous one. I mean, I can't speak about other versions. But in this one, the timer definitely doesn't stop running at all. You know, no matter what you're doing, the timer is always ticking away. So if you are trying to get the under 3 hours time, the best advice I can give you, let's see, I'll refuel that right now, is to, yeah, I'll do that now. The best piece of advice I can give you is to just find a time when you've got like 4-5 hours completely free and try to do it then, because the timer doesn't stop. So if you get interrupted and you think, oh, I'll pause the game and pick it up later, you won't get under 5 hours. You'll probably have like 16 hours or something, depending on how long you end up leaving it for, which is a very odd design choice. You know, I guess that's sort of part of the challenge, maybe. You know, so that you have to do it not only in under 3 hours, but you have to do it in under 3 hours on a constant run. I'll skip that. I couldn't care less about these cutscenes, to be perfectly honest. I've seen them a million times. And that one, he just gives you items, which are useful. You know, acid rounds, always helpful, always useful. But, bottom line, you don't need them. Or you don't need to watch that particular cutscene, so don't worry about me skipping it. Yes, I'm using all the matching keys. Come and get it. Come on. Is that it? Nope, you're still alive. Is he dead? He's dead. What about you? Are you dead? You're dead as well. Well, that's just annoying. Great. I'm going to have to burn both of those guys separately as well. Do not burn that zombie on the floor there, for the record. If you burn him, he'll get up, and then you just have to deal with him. So if you leave him, he'll just disappear eventually. Or at least in theory. Okay. Drop this off. Pick up that. Reload the gun. And we will deal with these zombies. Get them out of the way so we don't have to deal with their Crimson Head variants later on. Oop, too far. Burn them all. Right. What are we doing time-wise? We're okay. Drop these off. Gotta grab the shotgun. Just briefly while I do this. Easier to deal with the dogs. I mean, I could use the handgun, but they're a little... I mean, they're not as phased by the handgun as the zombie is. I mean, the zombie just keeps coming anyway, but when something moves as fast as the dogs do, you gotta move quick. Am I missing a door? Probably. That worked. Whoa! That didn't. Nope. Bollocks. I'm not having a lot of luck with this. You dead? Oh, good. Huh! Well, that could have gone better. You're not dead. Well, okay. That was the thing. Yes, I will push the switch. And you get a coin. Except it's not really a coin, it's a fake key. Which is the oddest thing ever. I will say, I mean, I love the puzzles in this game, but sometimes they can be incredibly obtuse. Like, you have to replace the real key with a fake key, and then you have to do some other stuff, and then even more stuff after that, and it's just like, who designed, you know, who I mean, I know it's sort of implied that, like, Spencer, who commissioned this place, was insane, and I think it's a fair statement to say that he clearly was, and he got the world-famous architect to build it, but it's not exactly very practical. You know, I get that the guy was supposed to be obsessed with security, and, you know, it was supposed to be, all of this stuff was supposed to stop people from finding his secret, but it's still incredibly convoluted. It just seems like, what's wrong with the good old-fashioned number code, or really good heavy padlock, or some security guards? You know, sure, you gotta hire them, and you gotta, you know, make sure they got a place to live and everything, but still, security. It's better than all these stupid puzzles. Surely to God. Missed. Ah, yes, you. Actually, while I've got it. Yeah. I'm gonna blow his head off. Like that. Which, of course, saves me having to burn him. Which is useful as hell. Anyway, we can get rid of that shotgun now. Shouldn't need it again. That away. That away. Where do we go next? I know one thing I can do next. I think we're definitely going to need it. Don't quite need the chemical yet. Don't worry, that is coming, but... the lockpick. That's whatever lock that was. I can't remember now. So which one was the other? Oh, it was that, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. I remember now. So you got that. You get some kerosene from in here. And if memory serves... Ah, no, it's an ink ribbon. No, I don't think I'll be needing ink ribbons. I'm going to hopefully be able to do this in one shot. Oh god, I hope I don't die later on in the game. That would be very unfortunate. It's very fun watching zombies fry when you use those. Isn't there a... Oh no, must be thinking of the wrong difficulty setting. On the easier difficulty settings, there is a defense knife there. Now, you, I need to burn. And of course he comes jumping out of the wardrobe after slightly readjusting his jaw. Oh bollocks. Yeah, have that. Well, that worked. And I don't need to pry him. See, the reason why I burnt the first zombie was because if you didn't burn him, he would stand up when that other zombie burst out of the wardrobe, which is inconvenient, to say the least. Well, that was the thing. Hello. Is he dead? Not yet. Is he dead now? And... yes, he's dead. I'm so happy. And we use the other fuel light thing right there. See, it all works out in the end. The zombies you do have to kill versus, you know, the ones you don't have to kill, and ultimately things are quite well designed. But, yes, I shall discuss... Oh shit, I selected no, didn't I? Oh god, I always do that. I'm in such a rush, I ended up pressing move left before I able to actually push the button down. That's inconvenient. Anyway, what's next? What's next? What's next? Oh yes, we've got this to do. Right. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're getting towards the end of the episode. Oh dear. This is not good. I think I'll do the blue gem puzzle and then that'll be the end of it. Doesn't seem to cut that one very well, does it? Yeah, the thing that gets rid of the door loading screens, it's not perfect. It just sort of... it does most of them, but some of them are a little glitchy. That's just one of those things. Anyway, I think we're getting close to the end of this part. So I will leave you here. And I will see you in part 3. Bye-bye, everybody.